Hey everybody, Joe Haygood here, aka mclazyj. We are back. It is Friday. It's the end. Made it to the end of my first 980 work week. I actually get to leave today at 4 because today is my 8-hour day, and for some reason, instead of it making our normal 7:30 to 4:30, they shifted it, made it 7 to 4. So it means I actually get to get on the road like 30 minutes early on Friday, which I will take gladly. I will gladly take that. So, we're going to be playing some more of The Casting of Frank Stone today. I am trying to eat a little more healthy right now, so I have a baked potato that I made in the air fryer at home and packed it and brought it to work.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock order.
Emergency sock quarter.
Cursed movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
Huh. Oh, so they're trying to say that James Dean was claimed by the entity? So this thing keeps showing up.
Demolition scheduled this year. Whoa. Our movie is gonna be the last record of the mill.
Okay. Oops. This is not what people want to watch, I don't think. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna eat a bullet.
Another missing kid. I hope they're found. I could
brutal.
so find a place for these in Myrtle Mill. If we had any cash to spare, which we absolutely do not.
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
How would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda,
Busted.
you can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
Flirty.
We're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
super into it.
But
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
I got it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
This seems like his.
I have worn many masks over the centuries.
Oh man, I had some of that go down the wrong way.
Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
The entity.
Bad dream?
Ugh, how long was I out? I don't even remember falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes? Seems like it was a pretty intense dream.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm used to it. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before. Huh.
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes. Yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. But so is it. Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it. She's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well,
That's
first
a
rule of
big
business is to
question.
gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
What are you waiting for?
Oh, it just dawned on me. Is she the one from the 80s with the braids? Not the blonde, but the other girl.
Oh, now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
I'm a big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Okay. You want to know the truth? When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found. And the further I followed the trail, the more fascinated I became. Not just in the film, in the legend. Whether you meant to or not, you created a monster with this movie. Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
Well, that's why I had to find out for myself. Took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around. Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Huh.
Well, thanks.
Now that was a
Nice
curious sound.
Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt. I got a cheat from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy. So I got these pants from his guy's guy. Had him tailored just... Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
Yep.
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
And what about you, Stan? Where'd you get your piece of the film?
Well, now, that is a very good question.
Whoops.
And an expensive one, too. But you know what? Since I'm such a big fan of your work, I'll give you a little taste, free of charge. I can't tell you who I got it from or why they had it. I will tell you that I acquired it from them completely by the book in a very honorable game of chance.
You won it?
Fair and square.
Who the fuck would be gambling with it? They have no right.
Well, it seems like you're more attached to this little project than what you've been letting on.
You don't just gamble away something like that. Looks like practically every room in the house. But where's our host?
Nowhere to be found. What is that? Looks like a freaking what is that thing? Looks like a Stargate almost. It's interesting. Okay, hold on a second. See, I don't think there's anything else for me to look at down here. I've looked at that. I already looked at his nameplate, which I assume popped that door over there. But the question is, so they were given the camera by the entity.
Cool statue. Missing a piece, though. Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
So the former sheriff wrote that book. And he makes it sound like...
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here
I should check
instead of
on
me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who, Stan? Not in a million years. No way.
Looks like it opens with a key. Augustine has a unique collection. I've never seen anything like this stuff. I'm not getting through that.
Can't hop over. I can't see them. So I got a statue with a missing piece. I got this door that I need something to be able to open it. And I got this cabinet over here that needs a key.
You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I've just felt so, like, empty since she died. Like I'm sleepwalking through a nightmare and I just can't seem to wake up.
It never gets easier when you lose someone. But it does become less suffocating.
I hope so, 'cause sometimes I just feel like I'm going crazy. Like she really is out there, guiding me, trying to tell me something. That's why I came here. It felt like that's what she wanted me to do. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else.
Okay.
It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else.
Wow.
That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey guys. Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
If someone else did find out this deal is going down, they might be after the film strips.
Healthy competition does make for better offers.
My guess is that if they're all dressed in black and prowling around the place like a thief, they're not here to make an offer.
Maybe they just want to make a dramatic entrance.
Should we tell Augustine? They might be dangerous.
Good luck
Even if we
finding her.
wanted to tell her. Good luck finding her.
Yeah,
She said you were going
exactly.
to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Oh.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing, just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie's snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, Bill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Ooh.
That reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
Damn.
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
I think you're missing the point. It's not about the mill.
So what's the big deal?
You don't think you're, like, a little too excited about everything that happened there?
Jaime, if it bothers you so much, you can always stay home.
Chris.
He's kind of number one on the call sheet.
What does that mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding, obviously. Obviously. Robert and I are gonna look for any more locations in the mill connected to Stone where we can shoot. Then I'm gonna go make this thing, any way I have to.
Yeah, this seems like a bad idea, guys.
I can't believe Mom's finally getting out. I can't wait.
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Item added.
Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
Sure, no one was
but
sad to see it go.
goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like...
Journalists
people
sure
who
can't
worked
get enough
there
of Frank Stone.
laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place
I
to
wonder
spend
if
12
Linda's
hours.
okay with all
Okay.
this
There are a
Frank
couple
Stone's.
The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank,
I don't know. It's all related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
that's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
The tool chest that always shows up.
I pulled some of these today, too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders.
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night. Before or since. I don't reckon I ever will again.
Oh, that's that other guy.
Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green.
It's the guys that was called the Bumpkin.
Sheriff's taking all the credit. Him crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green, he knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something.
Excuse me. Oh, man. Wow.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Oracle of the Omniverse. Man, excuse me.
An omniverse? Far out.
So I don't think there's anything else I can examine, is there? I've looked at the board. Alright, let's go talk to her.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense.
Yeah, it
Maybe it's 'cause
does.
she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know, those victims could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
Okay.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks. Me too.
Oh, yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay,
Oh,
people.
boy.
Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Okay, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go pee really bad. Been drinking so much fluid, it's like, whoa.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
Well, you kind of wonder if death is going to happen here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret. We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy. All right. This way.
Sneaking into the mill.
Breathe in.
So we know at least one character
Can't believe
carries
we're gonna see the
over
place where Franks don't actually
to the current because
wild.
Linda is in the current.
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
I'm gonna go with cross.
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
Hey, I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Party of 4.
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember.
Huh.
I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. Had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
Oh shit. Someone's following us.
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay.
Chris Gordon. Another victim claimed by Frank Stone. And gravity.
Okay, tattooed middle finger. No, that works. I gotta go this way anyways.
Made it.
Uh-oh.
This place is awesome.
Yep.
I wonder what we'll find inside.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to go ahead and close it there because I got to go take care of something. It's going to take me a little bit of time. So. But that's okay. So yes, we are gonna go ahead and call it there for the day. So we made progress though. We went through chapter, we finished 3, we went all the way through chapter 4 and started into chapter 5 with sneaking into the mill. So we're making good progress. I don't know how many chapters there are in the game. I will be completely honest. I am not sure of how many chapters there are. So we'll have to figure that out. I'm guessing it'd be somewhere between 8 and 10, although we are plowing through it pretty fast. I know the Quarry, I believe, had 10 chapters. I think Until Dawn had 8 or 10, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, sorry about that. I had something that was behind my ear that was annoying me. Seems like whenever the weather changes, I get like dry skin behind my ear, and it's very annoying. I have to go through like a whole regimen to take care of it. So yeah, we made a bunch of progress in it. So I believe tonight we'll be playing some Star Wars Outlaws. And so that's pretty much on tap for tonight. there is a possibility I dig into some Frank Stone tomorrow, or I might just stick with Star Wars Outlaws. There's also an outside curveball chance that I try to do some 13 Sentinels, because I'm kind of sad that I haven't been playing that. So that is a chance. Now, as I finish with casting of Frank Stone, we'll obviously move back into getting into some of the games we were playing before, which was like Phoenix Wright and Bully and stuff like that. Although Bully, I got to go and try to figure out the best way to get past that mission where we get stuck. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, so until next time, thanks everybody for watching. Have a great afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. We will see you, like I said, later tonight, I believe, and we will be playing some Star Wars Outlaws. So until then, thanks everybody for watching. Have a great afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. We'll see you next time. Bye.